Hey, what's going on, people? It's Deltre, and we're back with some more Fire Emblem 9, Path of Radiance, Maniac Mode. On the last time, we were trying to figure out what happened to Ike's father, and today, the heart-pounding conclusion. Before today is over, someone will fall. And God, I hope it's Shinon. Anyway, if you don't celebrate Easter, I hope you at least had a good weekend. Real quick shout-out for you guys. I went to sleep last night and I woke up today and now I have 200 subscribers, so that's pretty cool. I swear it feels like just the other day that I was thanking you guys for hitting 50, so that's pretty crazy, but you have my sincerest thanks. But enough of the, I don't know, sentimentality, I guess. Let's get to the story. I had to find my father. Where did he go? I don't know, like where this is going. Oh, come on, look at all of us. We can take her. We can take her. I don't care if she's like a level 15 paladin or whatever she is. I'm not even sure what she is, actually. Titania is my father. Don't worry, Commander Grail's the better fighter. He'll be fine. Dog's breath. Who are you, man? You look like a common sellsword, but you fight like a demon. What's wrong? Ready to surrender? And admit defeat? Me? Don't be absurd. Here they are, over here. Oh, cheater. Blast. Enemy reinforcements. Father, let's get out of here. There are too many. Looks like I've got no choice. It's time to unveil my true power, Ike. I honestly think Grail could take each and every one of those. If you don't think he was sandbagging in the prologue, then you have not been paying attention. Ha ha ha, so now the tide has turned, hasn't it? Yeah, really good lesson there, guys. If you can't win, just fuck it. Surround your enemies and kill them. I still think Grail's got this. All troops attack. Kill them. Kill them all. Crazy. Crazy. Looks like our luck's run out. Father, you have to survive this, Ike. I'm not gonna lose you, not in this place. Are you ready? Yes, Commander. You've nowhere to run. Curse whatever gods you hold, for they have abandoned you. Oh, that's a good line. I like that. What was that? But beast! Gillian beast soldiers! Run! We're gonna be torn to shreds! I'm a little bitch! Ah! Stand your ground, all of you. Don't panic. I will personally slaughter the first man to turn his back on the enemy. Well, there's like 10 of them right there. No! Well, worthless cowards, one and all. Oh, they're back. But beasts! Oh, now you're fucked. Attention, Daean soldiers, leave this place at once. If you do not comply immediately, you will face Galia's full strength. I like that guy. No, really, I actually like that guy. Threaten me all you like, it's not gonna frighten me off. If I leave, His Majesty will have me executed. I'd rather die here in battle with my honor intact. Whoa, look at this guy.
Withdraw, General Patrine.
The Black Knight.
As for your king, you have nothing to fear. I'll explain things to him. Take your men and go.
All troops, fall back. Well, if that's not one of the most badass people you've ever seen, I don't know what to tell you. Huh? He's staring at you, isn't he, Father? Yeah, he is. Hey, are you planning on taking us all on by yourself? Not a man of many words, this Black Knight. I'm sure he's not important. Father? Oh, come on. After that warm-up with Patrine, I'm sure Grail could take him. Father, brother. Miss. Master Grail, my Lord Ike, I am pleased you are well. Princess Alencia, why did you return here? The princess came and requested Galian aid for your mercenary company. That is what brings us here. Are you one of Galia's subhumans? It's funny because what happens next? Subhuman. Ha! What arrogance it takes to coin such a name. You think yourselves the only ones worthy of name human, and so we Lagoos must be beneath you. And thus you call us subhuman. We are less human to you. Is that it? I'm sorry. I didn't know any other name for you, man. If I have offended you, I'm sorry. I apologize, man. It wasn't like that. What should I call you? Lagoos? Would that be more appropriate? Huh? You know manners? How odd. I like that. Yeah. See, Ike's just kind of dense. Now you are... who exactly? Yeah, why did I even bust my ass to save you? I have no idea. My name is Ike. Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. I'm Ranulf, a warrior of Galia. We did not know what to think when this group of Bayor came tramping through the Galian fields. Imagine our surprise to learn that one of them is Princess Alencia. Now that was a shock. 2 days ago, Daein proclaimed their conquest. We thought Crimea's royals had all been killed. Conquest? Sounds like another game. Ugh. I'll stop. They've laid claim to Crimea, so that means Crimea must be... I also heard this news from my Lord Ranulf. After I fled the capital, my Lord Uncle Renning, I'm all alone. Princess Alencia. That's harsh. This is why our king ordered extra patrols along the nation's border. It wasn't mere chance that brought my warriors here to offer you support. I see. First of all, I must present Princess Alencia to the king. As for the rest of your men, I must get orders from my superiors. Until then, you may rest at an old castle inside Galia. Sorry, but I cannot bring so large a group of foreigners to the palace without warning. I understand. Commander, that's not going to be a problem, is it? No, I'm sorry, what? Were you talking to me? Commander? What was that? I was definitely not thinking about something else. What's wrong? You're not paying attention. It's not like you. I was thinking about something. So what's been decided? Princess Alencia is going onto the palace with Ranulf. We're going into Galia and setting up camp at an old castle. Which way to this castle, Ranulf? I shall prepare a guide to take you. One of you, quick! No, don't go to the trouble. If it's nearby, we cross the river on the border and head west. It's Gabal Castle, right? You go ahead. Get the princess to King... Somebody told me how to say this. It's Kanagus, right? So King Kanagus as fast as you can. Understood. What thoughtful guest you are, if you'll excuse me. Oh, and if it's not overly presumptuous, I'll have food delivered to you later. We'd appreciate it. The road has been hard, and we had little time to pack more than salted meat and hard biscuits. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Meat, not so much, but I'm not a big fan of bread. Then we shall provide Princess Alencia. Oh my god. Punctuation is a thing. Then we shall provide Princess Alencia, shall we? Farewell, everyone. Until later. I will see you soon, won't I? Most of us. Take care. Maybe a little too obvious. I don't know. Father. Ike, what are you doing still awake? I couldn't sleep, so I was lying there staring outside and I saw you leave the castle. Where are you going at this hour? It's nothing to do with you, boy. Will you stop treating me like a child? I'll do as I please, got it? Ha, you always were such a stubborn pup. What say we take a walk and chat for a bit? Yeah. You're acting really weird, Dad. I don't like this. Tell me, Ike, are you getting used to the ins and outs of the mercenary life, the way we approach combat? I'm definitely a better fighter. I'm like level 10 now. But I don't understand. Why would you put a recruit like me in charge? What is with all the complaining? You have a problem with authority? Just give me a straight answer, old man. I've only just started. I'm barely able to handle my own duties around here. I shouldn't be in charge of anyone. You can learn it all at once. It's all... Is that actually a typo? That seems like that should be a typo, right? It should say you can't learn it all at once, right? That must be something in the original game, because this patch just takes the... It just, like, changes the scripts from Japanese to English, so, wow. I never noticed that. Huh. You learn something new every day, I guess. It'll all fall into place as soon as you start to get some experience. It's just strange is all. A while ago, you never would have said or done anything like this. Is something wrong, Father? Why are you in such a rush? Silent treatment, eh? Ike, do you remember anything at all about your mother? What? Where did that come from? Just answer the question. Let's see. She was kind, I think. Maybe she was a total bitch. I have no idea. I don't really remember. And you've never said much about her either. Is that so? That is kind of strange. I forget if that ever gets explained or not. Father, what is it? We're done. Leave me and go back to the castle. What, just like that? You heard me. That's a direct order. Return to the castle immediately. Fine. Yeah, he doesn't look like he wants to go at all. I really like these animated cinematics. You didn't really get that too much in the older Fire Emblem games. It's not much, but it's a nice little touch, you know. It makes it feel more alive, more cinematic, you know.
Father, what's going on? Where are you? Father!
Mike! Stay back!
Here's this blade.
What are you doing?
I've been waiting for this for a long time. I would prefer it if you use your proper weapon, so that I might see you at your full strength. General Gawain, Rider of Dain.
That was my name. Once. But I threw it away. The only weapon I need is right here.
Do you want to die?
Your voice. I remember you. Think you can defeat me? The man who taught you how to fight? What a fool. Come on, boy. Come try me.
Is that all there is? No challenge? No resistance?
Father! Don't leave. Don't leave me! Father!
God damn, son, that was really wicked. So, I didn't point this out last time, but the animated cutscenes in this game are all in Japanese, so what I did, to make it feel consistent, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, I've been editing in the American versions of the cutscenes just so that you can understand it a little bit. It's a little bit of a shame because I'm pretty sure that I just heard Grail call the Black Knight Baka, which is hilarious if nothing else, on top of this tragic scene. And before getting back to the story, because I guess I like stalling, I was just saying how they did a lot of added touches to this game to make it feel more cinematic, but I definitely think that the animated cutscenes in this game really do a lot to that end. And personally, I find them a lot better than the ones they did in Fates. I think the ones in Awakening were fine, but here they're... I don't know. I think the Talia series did them correctly, but that's just my opinion. Enough talking, though. Story time.
Unbelievable. Is this truly what has become of my teacher?
Father! Father! Ike. Hold on.
Now then, will you give me what I came for?
I don't have it. I threw it away. Speaking of throw it away, probably don't need that sword that the Black Knight threw in that cutscene.
Ha! You who knows better than any what it truly is, threw it away. Surely you can craft a more plausible lie. You're not even trying anymore.
I'm done talking to you.
So there's no way to get my answers, is that it? The dead keep their secrets, or so it is said. But you, however, you are not dead yet. I wonder, will watching your son's face go pale, his eyes grow dim as his life bleeds away. And then your daughter. Oh, the horrors I will visit upon her. Will that lose any time for him? I'm sorry. I suppose we will simply have to see.
What? Ooh, Ike looks pissed. I never noticed that. No, Ike. Yeah, probably not your best move. Yeah. You just shoulder checked him. Ugh. Ike!
I won't check my hand again. Give me what I am after. If you offer no more resistance, I will leave your child alive.
So stop. You will not touch my son. Gotta hand it to Ike, though. He's a fighter. Ooh.
What is this? The King of Beasts. How bothersome. Do I retreat? Huh?
You're not going anywhere.
Tell me, is the son as stupid as the father?
Ooh, that looks painful. Ah! Father! Ike, stop. There's no way you can win. But... Ike!
You will not continue. Then I will finish. So close. Now is not the time for me to deal with him. You get to keep your head today, boy.
I don't know. I honestly feel like he could one-shot me at this point. Probably won't take that long. Alright, though. If that's how you feel. Blast. So willful. So arrogant. Of course, the one who made him that way was me. Father. Father! Hold on! I can't do anything here. I've got to get you back to the castle. He's still holding on, though. I don't think he'll be as powerful as he was, though. Not after that. That boy got impaled. Yeah. I also really like this. I don't know what is this. Is this... What kind of artwork style would this be? I'm not really sure, but it's like hand-drawn and it looks really good. I don't know how to describe it, but I think it really adds to the cutscene. See, they don't just use the pre-rendered models or anything like that. They have enough unique artwork to really make this game feel well presented, I suppose. I'm surprised this game wasn't better received, you know? Ike. Father, you're awake. There's something I need to tell you. Tell me later. Right now I'm getting you back to the castle. Yeah, man, save your strength. Forget about revenge. Leave that night alone. Stay away. What? Father? Stay with the King of Galia. Live here. Live in peace. Father, stop talking. You're wasting your strength. I agree. Ike's got the right idea. Please. I need you to take care of everything. The company. Miss. Wait, you mustn't say such things. It'll be light soon. You'll be fine. Come on, Rice. Hurry your ass up. Where are you? A little longer. Stay a little longer. Wow. This screen really seems like it breaks up the flow of that scene, I think. So that's a thing. So that definitely just happened. Oh my god. What's wrong, Ike? Done already? Come on, son. You'll never beat me with that attitude. Stop making fun of me, Dad. Ha! You think you're as stubborn? Whoa. You think you're as stubborn as your mule-headed father? Man, everybody keeps shoulder checking him. That armor really hurts, Dad. It would too. Like if the Black Knight, like he tackled him essentially, that would hurt a lot. That would hurt so much. Ike, grow big and strong. I believe you've got the makings of a great warrior. Just like dear old Dad. Oh. Oh no. Father, this isn't a dream, is it? This is all real. Oh no. Miss, the sun is going down, and it's getting cold. Come on, let's go. Miss? Oh, Ike. Miss. Why? Why? I was at his side, but I couldn't save him. I'm sorry. I don't think there was too much you could have done, Ike, I'll be honest. It's so unreal. Dad's gone. He's gone, Ike. And I don't know what to do. Don't worry, I'm here. Brother. I'll lead the company. In Father's stead, and I'll protect you all. For the princess. Everyone. I'll protect you. You'll see. No. Okay, so I made a comment earlier, like a few parts ago, how they didn't change the portraits enough, but I was dead wrong. So yeah, kudos to you, Intelligent Systems. Ike, no. Miss? I won't allow it. I can't lose you, don't you see? If you go, then I'll be all alone. I won't allow it. I'm not going anywhere, I promise you, miss. Well, that sucks. Chapter 8, Despair and Hope. That's a little bit on the nose, don't you think? Commander Grail, why is this happening? Why is any of this happening? Why now? First Crimea and now you? Ike. Oh, Ike, where's Miss? She's resting in her room. Rice and Rolf are with her. That's good. She needs to sleep. She's been through too much. We all have. You should rest too, Ike. I'll be alright. Grief won't bring my father back to life. I know I've been a burden on the both of you. Titania, Soren. I just need to thank both of you for staying here with me. Not at all. There's no need. Don't trouble yourself. I can't even bring myself to make Soren into his douchey persona right now because I feel like that seems relatively well handled. There's adequate build-up to it. You can kind of see it coming if you're following the clues. And it's not so cryptic that you would never notice it, you know? So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it was handled better than other scenes in this series have been, when it comes to death anyways. So, where's everyone? Ike, to tell you the truth, this is everyone. Yes? Boyd and I are back. How did it go? I can't believe it. They just left and didn't take one look back. Heartless scum. I'll never forgive them. But Boyd, what's going on? Ike, are you alright? I'm fine. Tell me what's happened. Start talking. Well, what I mean to say is, Shinan and Gotri have left us. There it is, Soren. Soren! What? There's nothing to hide, is there? Straight to the point, this one. No, wait. I'll wait a minute. They left, both of them. Why did they... Oh, I see. They left because of me, didn't they? Ike. Chitanya told us you were going to be the new commander. Shinan just about exploded. Yeah, that sounds right. What I wouldn't give to see that. He and Gotri left not too long ago. We went after them. We tried to talk things out, but it was a waste of time. We all knew that Ike was going to inherit the command of the company, didn't we? It just happened sooner than we had intended. It was Grail's decision. Some of us aren't satisfied with that. There's no reason we should stop them from leaving. As far as losing fighting strength is concerned, we can solve that by adding new members. Easy enough. How can you say that? After all the battles we've been through together, how can you say that? Soren is kind of like that, Boyd. I don't know if you've noticed. Forgive me, Ike. I wasn't able to stop any of this. It's not your fault, Titania. They did what they felt they had to do. They didn't want to lose their lives to an inexperienced commander. Don't call me inexperienced, like I am the real tactician here. Fuck Soren. And fuck you too. I think my strategies have been on point except for sending Titania into suicide missions. But she's Titania, she can take it. Ike, don't talk about yourself like that. I'm not saying that to gain anyone's pity. It's the truth. He does raise a fair point, though. That's actually kind of... I was going to say it's surprisingly level-headed for Ike, but I guess not. He's like, reasonable, but he's also very naive. So I guess that would fall in character, yeah. Good on him for not letting Shinan get under his skin, though. But even so, I have no intention of giving up command of this company. Ike, then what will you? I'm going to follow my father's wishes. I'm going to assume command. If everyone will accept me, that's what I'd like to do. Of course. I'd already made up my mind. That's what I was going to do all along. What, so now you want me to start calling you boss? Is that it? Well, I can do that. Boss it is. Hyman too. Rice. Missed the sleep. I know I missed most of the conversation, but I have a good idea of what you've been discussing. Commander Ike. Yes, it does have a nice ring to it. What about you, Soren? Ike. I'm not sure what help I could be to you. What place is there for me in a mercenary company anyways? Honestly, dude, you have been outstanding. So this is probably my best Soren that I have ever had. And now, by saying that, he's gonna he's gonna fall off immediately. But no joke, I've never had a Soren this good, this quickly. Sometimes he can get pretty good, but not like this, man. Not like this. You are so weird. And there it is. I've always depended on you, haven't I? I like saying what's on everybody's mind, man. I need your tactical knowledge. I need your objectivity. You're not gonna leave me, are you, Soren? Don't worry, I'll be here, watching over you. Alright, take it back a few steps, bud. Thank you. I know I'm not as experienced as most of you, but I'm gonna make some mistakes. But I'll try not to let you down. Well, you're gonna have a lot to learn about being commander. I'm glad you're serious, because it's a lot of work. Tell me everything. First, you need to understand company expenditures. Then we'll talk about ensuring that everyone is properly outfitted. And we can't forget that we need to gather good intelligence. Oh, and you want to know everybody's abilities and relationships. Whoa, slow down, Titania. That's kind of a lot. Uh-huh. Earlier, I spoke with a merchant caravan that's taken refuge here in the castle. They fled Crimea at the same time we did. I told them who we are, and they asked if they could travel with us. I think they're worried about protection from day in. In exchange, they've offered us a good rate on items and weapons. They'll also buy items and forge weapons for us. Uh-huh. They also said we could use their wagons to store our goods. That's one more worry off our minds. Uh-huh. So anyway, sorry, I didn't hear any of that, Titania. What? Yes. I know I said tell me everything, but I didn't literally mean everything. This is too much. I can't keep up. Maybe I should learn everything in one sitting. Can you show me the ropes along the way? Is that alright? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, I got a bit carried away. I'll take over for now. Why don't you get some rest? I'm alright. You worry too much. Get some rest. That's an order. I'll do my best to manage. Yes, Commander. Boom, so there we are. Here's the base. I think this is like a unique feature to the Telia series. Now, I know that Shadow Dragon and New Mystery did something pretty similar to this, but it's not nearly as fleshed out. Let's just go over the options one by one, I suppose. Outfit, it's kind of what you would expect. It allows you to mess with the inventories and whatnot, so I can trade. If I had a stat booster, I could, for example, use the stat booster. I can equip different items down here. It's really just bands and weapons, but the option to do that before the battle is kind of nice. The convoy option, which works like it does in any other game. In this game, the limit is 200, so I can store up to 200 items. Apparently, I have 5 in there. Oh, that's right, because Shinon and Gotri, they automatically deposit their stuff before they leave, so you don't have to worry about unequipping them before the end of the last map. So that's pretty cool. At least they don't screw you on that. I can give all of my stuff unequip or whatever. There's also a shop here which allows you to buy basic goods. It improves over the course of the game, but for now you can buy iron and steels. There's no in-battle shops like in Fire Emblem 6, 7, and 8, 11, and 12. There's a lot of games with that, actually. But there, yeah, you can see this is where you do the majority of your shopping at any rate. So it'll periodically upgrade as you complete more of the game. I'm not sure exactly when the inventories upgrade, but the shop very similar. You can buy healing supplies. I forget if there's anything else you can really buy there. I'm gonna say no. Obviously, you can sell items, and then there's the forge command, which is broken. So, how forging works. Let's say I want to forge a steel sword, for example. So, here's how it works, right? So you pay money, and you can basically power up your sword or axe or whatever may be available at the time. You can adjust the different. No, not end. No. You can you can adjust the stats. So let's say I wanted to max out its attack. It'd be like boom. Let's say I wanted to decrease the weight a little bit for somebody who might not have a lot of strength. And let's say I wanted to add crit or whatever. Like boom. And then, well, you can see right there in the bottom, it totals up. I actually can't buy this weapon. Probably be more relevant when I have enough money to do this. Something kind of interesting is if I take a slim sword and I reduce the crit down to this point. Now, it says I have 0 crit, but in actuality, I have 255 critical hit right now. Meaning that if I forge this slim sword right now, I will always 100% of the time be guaranteed to get a critical hit. You can do this for any slim weapon or any weapon that has built-in crit. So that would be slim weapons and the thunder tomes. Basically well, there's really no need to get technical. All you need to know is that if I decrease the crit to its absolute minimum value, it will actually increase my crit to 255 because of the way that the game handles crit. You can see that it increases or decreases by increments of 3. So if I decrease it twice, it goes to -1, which in reality is 255. I don't know why I'm overanalyzing this. I'm gonna shut up now. You can do the same thing with Thundertomes, though, which makes mages really, really, really broken if you wanted to. And I could do that right now, and Soren would be an unkillable god, but I'm not going to do that because it's kind of lame, in my opinion. So that about does the outfit command. Manage is where things get a little bit more interesting. So in the Telia series, there's a mechanic known as bonus experience. It does what you think it does. If I so choose, I can allocate more experience to any unit that I want, which is a really great way to allow your weaker dudes to catch up. This is, like, sort of irrelevant, but if you're really, really, really about min-maxing your bonus experience, by adding experience one at a time, you can guarantee that you get the most out of your bonus experience. So, if you look right there, it says I have 680 points total, and I have 64 points to level up. But, if I add 64 experience, in reality, I lose, 67 points of bonus experience. So if you really, really want to, you can add points on one at a time, and that'll maximize your total bonus experience. I don't think I'm going to actually use any right now. I'd rather save it. Most of my guys are doing pretty well. Skills allows you to assign skills that you have, like, through scrolls and whatnot. So I have the miracle skill, which I can assign. That number on the right is representative of how much skill capacity it takes, which you can see excuse me, in that circle on the left hand side. So if I added the miracle skill, it would take up 5 of my total 20 capacity. You also get more capacity as you promote, so it won't be 20 forever, but the miracle skill is not really worthwhile. So you kind of want to make sure that you have room for the most beneficial skills. If you use a skill scroll, you can always remove it later, but I don't believe that you actually get the scroll back. Hey, speaking of miracle, I made a mistake on it. It doesn't actually allow you to survive any hit. It reduces the damage to half. But it does run off luck percent, so if I have 20 luck, it's a 20% chance to lower a lethal hit to half damage. I guess nobody corrected me on that because nobody really likes Miracle as a skill. It's really, really broken in Fire Emblem 4 though, but not here. As you can see, I can remove even pre-existing skills if I want to. Boyd probably loses this at some point because Biorhythm doesn't matter, but I digress. Next is the support option. It does what you think it does. It allows you to support 2 units who have spent enough time in battle together. Now in this game, all you have to do to build support points is deploy 2 units that have a support on the same map. So for example, if Ike and Titania want to support, all I have to do is I have to deploy them on the same map, and then eventually they will be able to support. This is the best way supports have ever been handled. I don't even care. I do not care. Fates did it pretty well. Awakening did it pretty well. This is the best way to do it. I don't like having 2 units stand next to each other. It's so dumb. It's so tedious. Don't even start me on Game Boy Advance. God supports were like an afterthought in that series. I digress. You get the idea. Have two units talk to each other. They get a bonus. Ike and Oscar is honestly one of the most broken combinations, so I might do that. But honestly, you guys like requested so many units. I almost feel like dropping Oscar. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do that yet, but I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't believe you can undo supports in this game like you can in the sequel to this, so keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure they're permanent. The info option here allows you to get backstory items and characters via conversations. You can usually gather how important the conversation will be based on the star rating. A 3-star is something you definitely don't want to pass up. It's usually a really good item or like a character usually. It's something really important. 2 stars tend to be a little bit less so, but still you usually want to check those out. They usually have some excuse me, important information or some such knowledge that you could probably apply. 1 stars tend to be more like backstory and world building, but they're still all really interesting, so let's go through these. Let's speak to Merchant. Well, hello, you must be the young commander I've heard so much about. My, and you are a young one, aren't you? I'm giving her this voice because she hits on like 24/7. And you must be the merchant caravan Titania told me about. The one that asked to travel with us. Yup, that's us. Must have been fate that brought us all here together. If you'll offer us protection, we'll supply you with provisions you require. At a reasonable price, of course. What do you say? It's for the greater good of us all, wouldn't you agree? Well, it is a sound proposition. I was going to say proposal. Yeah, then we have an agreement. I'm the weapon merchant, Mustan. I'll be sure to stock up on the weapons you prefer. And I'm Amy, a vendor of various goods. I have a wide variety of items for sale. I hope you'll stop by soon. The name's George. I buy things. Anything, really. You got weapons or items you don't need, bring them to me. My name's Daniel. I'm a craftsman. I specialize in made-to-order items. There's one last item to cover. If you'd like, we can also act as a storage warehouse of sorts, carrying your extra things. What do you think? That would be fantastic. We recently left our stronghold and I was afraid we'd have to carry our goods ourselves. I'm happy to take you up on your offer. Very good. Well then, may our enterprise be profitable for us all. Thanks, dude. So yeah, you can see there we got some knowledge about how the mechanics of each of these merchants works, all the vendors and the convoy and whatnot. So I probably didn't need to explain it, but I did anyways. So there you go. Hold up. Got a pop-up. There we go. I hear someone. Is it coming from over there? Why? Grail, why? Why you? Why did you have to... Why? Oh, that's sad. It's a sad state of affairs when Titania is broken. Not broken in the way that I had her killed in the last battle, but actually broken as a person, and that's just 10 times more depressing. What do you have to say to me, Rolf? What's going on, Rolf? Oh, Ike, if you're wondering about Miss, she just fell asleep. Really? Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you, Rolf. It's alright, I don't mind. It's getting late, you should get to bed yourself. I will, but... What is it? Miss did just fine. You're here, Ike, so she's fine. I mean, she's gonna be just fine. Huh? That's all. Well, good night. Rolf, thank you. He tries. I don't know. He tries. What say you, Boyd? Hey, working already, Ike? If you need any help, just let me know. I'm your man. Boyd, how do you feel about this? About what? About me being the new commander. Before you hated the idea, right? So I want to know the truth. Will you really take orders from me? Well, I know what you could do and what you can't. I don't know if I want you in charge of things if things get really dangerous. But on the other hand, this is what Commander Grail wanted. He had faith in you, and I've got faith in him. The commander hired both Oscar and me. When our dad died, I was the one who had to care for baby Rolf. I had no clue about what I was supposed to do. Oscar received a discharge from his military service and came home, but life was hard. That's when Commander Grail found us. He gave us jobs, a place to sleep, food on our plates. He gave us our lives back. Boyd, you've all worked off any debt you may have owed him. You don't have any obligation to me. This isn't about obligations anymore. Commander Grail always said we were all part of one big family, didn't he? I'll do anything to protect my family. That's why you can always count on me. I see. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. But don't you ever try to hold us at arm's length. You got that? Don't worry about that. I'm gonna work you to the bone. Oh, really? I'll take whatever you can dish out. Try me. I am the shit. Nah, Boyd's actually alright. He's actually alright. Rice. Ike. What were you doing? I was praying. For my father? Yes, you see, the commander. He... Rice. I'm sorry, I know this must be so much harder on you. Forgive me. A long time ago, my father told me a story. It was about the dead. He said the more tears we shed, the more blessings they receive in the hereafter. I envy you, Rice. For some reason, I can't seem to cry at all. Rice, if you could shed a tear for me too, I'd be grateful. Ike, I would be honored. Thanks, Rice. Thanks for caring so much about my father. So yeah, you kind of get the idea of it. These just usually flesh out the world, which is a brilliant move, might I add. It really does a lot, not only for the world. We didn't really get to see so much of the world right now, but later on when we go to new places, it'll be more relevant to the locale. But it does a lot to flesh out the characters too, because now, instead of just the game telling you that everybody is sad, you actually get the opportunity to go and see it for yourself. And it's all completely optional, so it feels more like you're discovering these kind of things instead of the game kind of holding your hand to be drawn to these conclusions. I don't know. It's a small thing, but I like it. I'm gonna save. I have no idea how long this has taken me. Probably an extremely long time. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't outfit myself a little bit. I want to sell that miracle scroll because it's useless to me, and it should be some good money. And I also have that Asher's icon, which I'm probably going to sell. Yeah, that's an easy 4 grand right there. It's honestly only 2 luck. Wow, the Miracle Skrill is only it's only worth 500, huh? I'll do it anyways. I'm not going to use it, so I might as well. Oh, hello, the bands are worth so much. The bands are worth so friggin' much. By the way, the Mage Band is a pretty good one. It gives 10% magic growth. I didn't have a chance to point that out in the last one because I was kind of pressed for time, but there you go. Very good for mages. Definitely going to hold on to that one. Some of these other ones, though, like the Archer Band and the Thief Band do the same thing. The Priest Band is almost useless because it's res and luck, so like, seriously, who cares? Strength and defense is kind of nice. This is skill and speed, I think. So there's 3 bands that do the same thing. Okay, actually, no, I was wrong. The Sword Band is in actuality 5% skill and 5% luck. I think I must have missed that in the last part. I didn't realize I had that, so that's on me. I do think that I will sell the Sword Band along with the Priest Band. I'm looking at it right now, and I can't see it being that useful. Yeah, I just don't see it being that useful. So I'm going to do that. Besides, that way I might actually be able to make a forge, which could be pretty useful here. And there's really no need to worry about Rice's levels. Let's also give Soren the Mage Band, because, like, who else is going to use it, right? Well, we can forge a hand axe, so I mean, right? No, not end. Why would I? Shut up, Daniel. You know better than that. Do I even want to forge it? This is probably going to be Titania's personal kill everything weapon. And then I can just buy a regular hand axe to use. So maybe a little bit ahead. I don't know how much I really need. I'll put it up to 70, I guess. The weight is fine. She has enough strength to make it basically a non-issue. One interesting thing I didn't point out is that for some reason increasing the weight also increases the price, which you wouldn't think. Because increasing the weight is generally not a good thing, but I digress. Well, let's see. We can change the weapon name. Being that this is the Japanese version. Yeah, being that this is the Japanese version, I think that the space is a little bit more limited, isn't it? Nothing you can really do about that. Well, it's going to be Titania's weapon. There we go. Given Titania, this seems oddly appropriate. Now, this may seem immature, but once you realize that this is in fact a Shakespeare reference, you'll realize that it is still pretty immature. You can also change the color of the weapon. Let's make it red, the same color as the blood of my enemies. And let's give it to Titania. So now she has a really kick-ass 1-2 range weapon with 12 power. So that should be pretty fun at the very least. I think she probably needs a steel axe though. Oh, she can't buy steel axes just yet. That's a bummer. I can buy an iron axe. Yeah, I'm thinking we're good. I did notice that Soren is actually only 6 experience points from leveling up. No, he's not. Who was I looking at then? Somebody was really close to leveling up. I've gone mad. I've gone mad. I thought he was only 6 from leveling up. Never mind. So in that case, I am going to sit on that experience. I guess I will support Oscar and Ike. If I decide not to use Oscar later down the road, then that's a dead support for me. But, while I'm on the subject of supports, does anybody know if Soren's backstory is revealed in Ike's support or in his other support? Because I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. He only has 2 supports, so the chances of me getting it right are roughly 50-50, but I would rather show his full backstory if possible because it's interesting at the very least. So if you know the answer to that, let me know. Let us speak to Oscar. Hey Oscar, can you spar with me for a sec? Wait, where are you going? Ah, sorry Ike, no time. I have to prepare the evening meal today. Where's Miss? She's off practicing with her staff. It's been a while since I cooked. I hope I haven't lost my touch. I haven't had one of your suppers in ages. I'm looking forward to it. Really? Yeah, of course. You're a great cook. Why do you ask? Well, I never knew that. Miss, Sheenon, and Rice were the only ones who ever commented on the subtle spices and flavors that I use. I mean, my brothers are used to my cooking, and Soren hates everything. I think he'd stop eating if he could. Sure, Commander Grail, Titania, Gautry, and you ate everything on the plate, but I feel like you didn't anything. Oscar, I didn't just shovel the food into my mouth. I enjoyed it. Really, I did. Remember the first day that Miss took over your cooking duties? Just thinking about it makes me ill. Even my father was having trouble choking it down, but I think Mist is finally starting to get the hang of it. Just like you're training to improve your swordsmanship, Mist is training to improve her culinary skills. You should give her more support. Hearing someone say delicious is the best encouragement a cook can get. I see. Then I'll make sure to say delicious from now on. Ha, thanks. Well, that's nice. So now we know a little bit more about Oscar and his passion for the culinary arts. I'm gonna save. I'm sure it's already been like 50 minutes, but I don't want to not try and attempt a battle. Let's attempt a battle. There's just a lot of story in this one. It's usually not this much, but obviously with where I cut it off last time, it was bound to happen, right? Good morning, Ike. How are things going? Does everything look good? Titania, did you get enough rest? Enough as could be expected, given everything that's been going on. But now we've got some business to deal with. First, we need some new recruits. Oh, but our audience with King Galia comes first. Any words from the palace? No, nothing yet. According to the Lagoos who brought our food, we should be receiving word sometime soon, but... Ike, I've got bad news. Look out the window. It's always bad news with you, Soren. Why don't you come bring me some good news for a change? Yeah, that's a lot of guys. That's not what I think it is it? If I'm not imagining things, that's a squad of Dayan soldiers. Why do they have to show up now? What gives? We're inside Galia's borders, ain't we? They must be out of their minds to pursue us this far. If they've come this far, I'm sure getting out of here alive was never one of their priorities. Oscar always the sensible one. We're in trouble. They have us completely surrounded. We cannot escape. So many of them and so few of us. This doesn't look good, does it? Doesn't matter. We have to fight. Real mercenaries, ready yourselves. Yes, sir. I'll begin formulating a strategy immediately. Glory Hog. Ike, brother! Miss, I want you and Rolf to just go in the back and hide. But Ike, just do it now. Everything will be fine, but I need you to do this, alright? Alright, be careful. Ah, it's happening again. My medallion's glowing. I hope you guys like this cutscene. I honestly and genuinely do. No real reason. Mother, father, if you can hear me, please watch over Ike. Please, will you protect him? It's a medallion, Mist. It's not gonna answer you. Yeah, that's a lot of guys. That's a lot of guys. Somebody looks different up there in the upper left. I wonder what that's about. Alright, everyone, are you ready? Grail mercenaries, move out. Hold on. Oh no, that is everybody. I thought we had more people. Feels kinda lonely without Shinon and Gatri, doesn't it? Ah, here's a guy with a longbow. That's annoying. I think Titania kills everything on the right side by herself, to be perfectly honest. Here's the boss. Kamura! Oh my. Yeah, that's certainly a high level. His stats are not all that impressive, though. I could probably kill him quite easily. I don't think that you get anything for gimping him, though. I also realized that I have forgotten to buy a hand axe for Titania. The beautiful thing is you can still go back to the base, but you will miss out on any kind of talk, like, what's it called? Infos? You'll miss out on any infos, but you can still go back. You can buy basic weaponry. Use the shop. I don't think you can actually forge if you leave. Speaking of forge, you can only forge one item per chapter. So you kind of have to think about that a little bit. I'll give it to Boyd then. No, he's full as well. Give it to the convoy then, old man. I don't care. God, it just feels like Titania does not have enough inventory space, man. She really, really, really hurts by not having 5. Anyways, I'm going to do the same thing. Move Oscar there. Equip him with that. I'll move Ike here so that he's within support range of Oscar. This guy has a Javi. Honestly, I think I can just move him out there. Can't I? I really do think I can. He has 8 defense and 33 hit points. 9. No, 10. No, 10, 8. 12. Oh, maybe I don't do that. Maybe I don't do that. I would need a dodge. Oh, no. Yeah, I can move him here. and he should be able to kill 2 of them. Do I want the Regal Sword or the Armor Slayer? I mean, it's not really doing too much here. The Regal Sword, will it even kill them? I don't think it will. 25 minus 15, no. But wait, it would only be... It would be 22 at any rate because of the weapon triangle thing. So no, I don't kill them, so it doesn't really matter. I guess I will just chip them down. Boyd. I guess I can give Oscar his support for no other reason than I can. Mia's probably more useful on this side, given that she has the Armor Slayer. I don't really need Soren to do anything over here, since Titania will kill them all. Soren can shove Rice, right? Yes, he can. Does Titania even need the Ward Staff for this? She has... How much resistance? 10 resistance? Oh, hell no. She's totally fine. She is totally fine. It's not like there's a horse-slaying spell. At least not in this game. That's a different game. And a much worse unit. Soren. Not really going anywhere with Soren. Yeah, I'll just chill. I only have to survive, so... Ooh, God. Maybe I just killed Oscar. Boys, I think I just killed Oscar. There we go. More of that. More of that. Please. By all means. The AI is not very good. The AI is definitely not very good. Oh yeah, the AI is atrocious. We definitely don't want to push out too far though, because he'll just get destroyed. So that one archer did have a longbow, which could be somewhat annoying. But I do believe we should be okay. Titania's going to kill everything, as she does so very often. If not kill, then chip significantly. Oh, man. Was that the longbow guy? I think it was. Maybe if I give Boyd the forged hand axe, he can... Yeah, it totally was. Too bad I don't have a usable archer. And that's not going to change. I wonder if I give Boyd the forged hand axe if he could kill that knight. Because if so, I should probably do that, you know? Let's see, here comes the javelin guy to Ike, who misses anyway, so he's in no danger now. A crit would be fantastic, Ike. I know you want to do it. I know you want to do it. Come on. Crit! Oh, what a robbery. I do need to clear out a ton of these enemies on the left-hand side because I would like to push north. There we go. I knew he would do it. I don't know why. I just had a feeling. With those soldiers coming, though. I'm not sure. I thought there was like a gem on this map. There is. Yeah, I want to kill that guy. Definitely want to kill that guy. The beauty of this is now this guy has to attack me at melee. The problem is that even if I attack right now, I'm really bad at math. Yeah, I'll kill him. I'll kill him. And we dodge, which is exactly what I needed to see. Now as for heals... No, you stay right there, boy. No, I would kill him. I would kill him. With just a regular old hand axe. I could have used the hammer, but there's really very little sense. I'm apparently terrible at math. Yeah, because 19 minus... Yeah, I'm... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're doing this. Well, that's fine. That's totally fine. Don't even care, game. Titania and Boyd are good to just hang out there, though, I should think. Am I more concerned for Rice, or am I more concerned for Oscar? Or not Rice. Ike or Oscar. Ike's gonna move back anyways, so he should now be in support range. That won't work, though. I would really prefer to have Ike within range. Yeah. I prefer to have Ike within range. Just so that Oscar's chances improve, you know. There's a fair bit of axemen in that group. If I moved... Soren can actually just kill this guy right now. And then I'll just shove him away. So let's do that. Drop a fireball on his head. We have not seen the animation for fire, have we? I'll turn that on. I'll turn that on. So we do like that. Mia's just not really very good here. I'm not gonna lie. She's just really not. She just doesn't have the bulk, you know? So I'm not sure if I said this. I don't think I did, as a matter of fact. But the reason that Earth supports are so good is because an Earth support gives you 5 avoid. But 2 Earth supports together give you a total of 10 avoid for every level of support. So by A rank, that's automatically 30 additional points of avoid, which is pretty insane when you think about it. As you can see right here. Just imagine this, but all game long. That's what I'm going for. Oh god, I've killed him. He's dead. He's a dead man. Why didn't I heal? Why didn't I heal? Defense, defense, please. Defense, defense. Strength, magic, luck, resistance. That's the wrong defensive stat. Well, I got luck, so that's 1 more void. Oh, nope. He's dead. He's so very dead. Huh? Oh, the bowman. The bowman. The bowman. That was, of course, the plan all along, so very clever AI manipulation on my own part. Has nothing to do with the stupidity of the game. I can't believe that happened. Why would that happen? Why would that happen? That's hilarious. So Ike didn't even take a hit there. And still refuses to get hit, which is awesome. I can maybe get Boyd in on that action. Have him kill the soldier. That seems like a good idea. I don't even know why I bothered sending Titania any support. This one chick keeps moving towards me. I don't know. Should I kill her? I should probably just kill her. Is how I would think if I had never played a Fire Emblem. And I very much wish... What am I saying? I can... Kanto is so broken. Kanto is so broken. You can kind of see how this map plays out, though. You don't really have to move because they will come to you. Don't you worry. It's still kind of fun, though. I kind of like this map. But at the end of the day, there's not really too much thought being put into this, I'll be honest with you. Provided that I just continuously choke the points, it's very hard to lose. Let's see, Ike would get a level, but so would Soren. I don't want to move Ike. This guy would javelin to Soren, who could potentially kill him and therefore get himself killed on the retaliation. Not on the retaliation, but if he got hit by the javelin, then the iron bow archer could also kill him if they both hit. So that would be kind of bad. I'm going to do it anyways because, I don't know, I'm just not very good, I guess. Yeah, so I'll do that. I guess I don't need to attack with Boyd, so I can do some rescue stuff. Skill, luck, res. That was terrible, Soren. That was actually awful. Mia can't rescue Soren. God damn you, Mia. Oh, I can just shove him. Yeah, I can just shove him. What am I doing? And now Boyd kills this guy before he gets heals. Yeah. Seems like the plan. Alright, Boyd. Pretty healthy amount of experience there, I should say. Why did I have the steel lance equipped, I wonder? I was probably just checking something. Anyways, I can kill this guy. Or I could not kill him and then be in no danger of dying. I only have 41 avoid. Does that account for supports? It probably does. No, I guess not. I guess it doesn't account for support. So in reality, I have 51 avoid, which makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. Still, there's really no need to be doing this, but I'm going to. Why didn't I shove Rice? Rice is gonna die. Rice is dead. Oh yeah, Rice is very dead. No, he's not. There was only one javelin guy. Yeah. Dodged a little bit of a bullet there. I did know that one of them was going to be healed, but there was still no need to do that. There was no need to go about it this way. Rice, some doubling would... Not Rice, but Oscar, some doubling would be fantastic. Some doubling would be out of this world, G. I understand the sword guys, but the axemen, come on now. For the record, I wouldn't have died even if he hit me. Because the sword guy is going to hit me, but... There we go, now I'm doubling. That guy must have been a little bit slower. Titania kills everything. I love how she's so powerful, she literally holds off one entire side by herself. And I honestly think that's the best way to do it. I've never done anything but this in any time I've played this game. It's just really not feasible without using your pre-promotes, I don't really think. And God, Titania's a goodie. Oh my gosh, destruction. Annihilation, eradication, humiliation. And the onslaught continues. Let's see a crit. Crit. Oh. We do get a level up, though. Strength, skill, speed, res. I'll take it. We take those. He's super behind on his defense, though. He has a 45 growth because I've had the Night Band basically glued to him since I got it. These healers are getting kind of obnoxious. If I could whittle them down just a little bit more in number, I'd be more comfortable sending Boyd out here with the poleaxe because he could do some work against these guys. He could absolutely do some work against these guys, but the problem is there's way too many of them, and if they all ganged up on him, he would die for sure. He would certainly be dead. What I could do is do that and then move Oscar out, but then I don't have the support to back him up, so it's a lot scarier. Can Boyd do it? Boyd can do it. Let's have Boyd do it. I broke the hand. Oh. Numbers are hard. So that being the complete fail that it was, I'm just gonna kill this guy. Do I kill the javelin guy? I think I killed the Iron Axe guy, actually, because he deals a lot more damage to Oscar. And he has a much better hit rate, so yeah, let's kill him. And then with... So let's kill him with Oscar, I guess. And then with my remaining spaces, I can simply move Titania back to choke the point. Did I read that wrong? Didn't I have like a 90? Oh my god, a point of defense. Unheard of. I can't believe that happened. I cannot believe that happened. Come on, Oscar. There we go. Alright, you can do better this time, boy. What are these level ups? I have the fighter band equipped. He's not even getting hit points, which is a little bit obnoxious. His hit points growth is not the best, but it's definitely better than that. Oh my gosh. If I shove Soren, would he die? Yes, he would, so I'm actually just going to kill this guy with Ike, I guess. Am I? Yeah, I am. And realistically, he should be using the Armor Slayer, but I want to use the Regal Sword. Because I'm not good at planning, I guess. Yeah, I don't really feel comfortable. Actually, let's do that. You better not get Adept here, dude. Is there even any reason to do that? I want to clear these guys out, though. If I do it and he gets Adept, though, he's probably dead. On the other hand, I should not get hit by the Armor Knight, even if he goes that sword. So here we go, more of this. The Javelin guys have pitiful hit rates on me. And they're very insistent on blocking themselves in. I kind of wish I still had the Short Spear or something to use here, but it's fine. Really, dude? Really? Really? Whatever, man. Does my heart good to see Titania doing what she does best again. I still can't believe she died on the last map. That was really a trip for me, I'm not gonna lie. These guys on the right-hand side are almost dead now, though, so I can probably start having her regroup with everybody else. In fact, once they all die, and assuming the mage is suicide right here, I can probably have Mia finish up on the right-hand side. Nope, but the order in which units move kind of makes it pointless. The archer should run up and shoot Soren, though. He shoots Boyd, which makes more sense given that, yeah, he has a poleaxe. But good, I want the archer dead. That's kind of what I'm getting at. How much longer do I have? I need to kind of pick things up a little bit. Turn 5, so yeah, I need to go. I need to go. Now, I'll kill with Titania. Yeah. If I kill this guy with Titania, then that puts me in a pretty good position, actually. I don't know why I did that. It would have been so much smarter to kill with Oscar plus Soren, right? And then Titania could kill this guy. Oscar maybe still can. No, he's kind of letting me down, I won't lie. Well, I can blow this guy away. Got a little bit too close there, bud. Oh, hey, this guy drops the pure water, by the way. So this one drops the pure water, and this one drops a red gem. Was there anything on these guys? No, they're just more reinforcements. More fodder, more like. Mia, you keep doing you, girl. Once that mage on the right-hand side dies, then I can have Mia tank. But until then, it's just not happening. Everybody else is good to go, I think. I can set Boyd here, which in theory tempts them to attack Oscar over, or excuse me, it tempts them to attack Boyd over attacking Oscar, because from where Oscar is at, the javelin guy will have to run up to his face and get attacked, whereas Boyd won't be able to retaliate. And aside from that, yeah, I'm actually not going to kill the knight with Soren because... No, I will. I will. I'll kill the knight with Soren. I was going to say I won't do it because then the mage will probably be more tempted to attack Soren. But since there's only one javelin guy left, what I can do is shove Soren to the south. And that way the mage will be forced to kill himself on... There's only one javelin guy, right? Yeah. He'll be forced to kill himself on Titania instead of attacking Soren. So we do that. And if the javelin guy wants to attack Soren, that's fine. Couldn't care less. He does go after Boyd, though, kind of like I thought he would. I'm starting to pick up on how the AI works in this game, and it is really, really bizarre. I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand why they do the things they do, especially with their horseback units. They could be making much better use of this. It just seems kind of strange, you know? Double, double. Yeah! Oh my god, Oscar! He's making himself known. He could be better, but he could be a lot worse. I think there's actually so few of these guys remaining that now I should be safe to have Boyd go at them. And with Titania now freed up, because the Miriams are going to die, the mage is going to die, the other one doesn't seem like he wants to move, the priest knows what's up, and he just booked it, man. Like, no, dude, don't kill me, dude. I guess I can spare him. I would like to try and kill the boss with Titania because that's how she's going to be getting most of her experience for a long time. Oh god. I've just realized I could, in theory... No, he couldn't. I'm overreacting. There's no way Ike could possibly die. He's not even human. Yeah, now I think I sent Titania to the left and just pushed through them like they're not even there. But not before killing some more of these guys in the south. If I kill one... I don't know. I do have to be... Wow, I'm cutting this really close. Yeah. I feel... Are there more enemies on this map? I honestly can't tell. There were always a lot of enemies on this map, so it's really difficult to tell when one or two more are added, you know? Oscar actually kills this guy, so I really should do this with Oscar. Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. That was really unlucky. Yo, okay, here's what I can do. I kill this guy with sword, who just seems to love Adept right now. I can rush Titania over to the left-hand side pretty easily, and then I'll use the steel axe. Or the iron axe, I guess, is all I have. No, I do have a steel axe. I could puck him. Nah, I'll steel axe. This guy dies because he's forced to attack me at melee, because he's not going to move. If he does, he's just running away, which is just as well. And then everybody else has melee weapons only, besides the mage, who will not die because she will attack at range. So basically, we should be good to go. I think I have to heal. I have to heal Oscar. But the good news is I can move Ike in, who will royally screw these guys up. The javelin guy can't kill Oscar, though. So if I heal Ike, and none of these soldiers have javelins, no, I'll heal Ike instead in that case. Move him in front of Oscar. And then we can get it popping. If I use the Regal Sword, to hell with it. We're doing it. Don't care. And then theoretically, Ike is still in range to do what I need to do. I could move out here and poleaxe this guy, but I don't kill, unfortunately, so there's no sense. Yeah, there's no sense in doing that. Who has a better survival chance, I wonder? It might honestly be Boyd. It honestly might, just because the weapon triangle thing, you know? Now, what I'll do instead is I'll kill the javelin guy. Making sure this time that I actually kill him with a regular hand axe. Which I do. There we go. So javelin guy dies. Boyd gets a level up, I think. And then everything on the left-hand side dies to Titania, which is great. Skill, luck, defense. I will definitely take defense on my Boyds. 10 times out of 10, that's a good level up. And now, we wait. The boss decides he's gonna get a little bit frisky, huh? Makes my job a lot easier. And there we see Oscar just hangs on. Skillfully mathed. Ooh, not like this. That's a good hit, though. Oh, yes, please. By all means. Axe guy never hits me in a million years. Yeah. And another level up for Ike. Oh my gosh, he's gonna be max level way before he promotes these level ups. His last one was really good, though, I guess, so I can't complain too much. This was never gonna go your way. This was literally not even a possibility. This could never have worked out for you. I don't know why you even attempted this. He has a poleaxe, but even if he hits, I won't die. Yeah. I thought you were gonna critical on me. What happened there, friend? So we finally hit that point where mages are literally throwing themselves in front of me. Classy. Well, unfortunately, I can't really use Titania this turn because he did that. I will heal up. I definitely want Titania to go south. The reason being is that I can probably gib the boss with her. Is this the red gem guy? No, that'd be a little bit too easy. Well, Oscar moves here. Because he sort of has to. How heavy are these, by the way? So I'm losing 3 speed, but it's not enough to make a difference, and I wouldn't have doubled regardless. I will give her back the broken-ish hand axe. Because I don't really need it on Boyd. Shove Soren because he's a weenie. And if I use the hand axe to move her out there, what are the chances that something kills her? Basically 0 from where I'm standing, so yeah, I think that's totally safe. Ideally, I would have been able to draw the boss in a little bit closer. But what can you do? The really big question is, do I want to try to get the red gem or do I want to try to kill the boss? Boss is a lot of experience for Titania. Red gem is a lot of money for me. This is a conversation with Ilyana, and now we're doing this. Huh? Who are you? I am a traveling mage. My name is Ilyana. This castle... Oh... Hey, are you alright? I'm sorry, this rain is so cold. I feel like I'm freezing. Maybe the miniskirt had something to do with it. I don't know, just me. To be fair, this is supposed to be a pretty hot place, I think. Right? Because it's like rainforest, right? So it should be sort of hot. Sort of humid, I would imagine. But, yeah, maybe not just for the occasion. You don't look too good. Are you sick? Do you need medicine? You're awfully kind, aren't you? You know, you don't look like any Dayan soldier I've ever seen. Are you really one of them, or have they press-ganged you into service? I was traveling with some merchants, but we got separated. I came here to escape this rain, but some soldiers in black found me. They thought I was a Crimean refugee. I should make her sound bored. She looks bored. Oh? Yeah, I tried to tell them who I was, but they wouldn't believe me. No one ever does. They said they would put me to the sword if I didn't help fight you. I'm very sorry. Don't apologize. You didn't have any choice. If it had been me, I'd have done the same thing. But listen, I think I've seen the merchant convoy you were traveling with in the castle. There was a weapons vendor named Mastan, and I think a woman named Amy sold weapons, or items, I mean. Yeah, that's them. Oh, that's incredible. Can't you tell by my expression? Are they all unharmed? Where are they? They're fine. They're fine. Oh, they're fine. They're fine. In fact, we've all come to an agreement, and now they're traveling with us. I don't see any reason we should go on fighting. If you're with them, we can protect you from day in. You're right. Please, would you allow me to join your company too? I really want to. I can't tell. That sounds fine, Ilyana. This is a dangerous place. Go ahead and seek safety within the castle. We'll hold off the enemy troops. No, I'll fight too. But you're sick. You'll need some help. This isn't the full force of the Dayan soldiers. More of them are waiting in the forest. You need me. Well, I wish you weren't right, but it sounds like we will need your help. I'm just glad to get away from those awful black-clad soldiers. Well, who saw that coming? Probably nobody that played Fates, because recruiting enemies in that game is not a thing. I know, cheap shot. I said I would stop. I can't help, it's just too easy. It's just too easy. Let's talk about Ilyana. So Ilyana is a mage that specializes in thunder magic. I didn't point this out before, but you can actually use any... Where is it? Yeah, you can use any variety of magic with any mage. It's just that some of them start with higher weapon levels, and weapon levels tend to level up pretty slowly in this game, so it's something to consider. Ilyana's decent, I suppose. I do think Soren is slightly better, but not by a large margin. As for growth, she has 45 hit points, 25 strength, which is really, really high for a mage, and as I've said before, you do actually need strength in order to mitigate weapon weight, so that can be pretty useful. It sort of helps make up the difference between her and Soren's speed, because Soren is a little bit faster. Not terribly so, but it's something to think about. 45 skill, only 30 growth and speed. She starts with a 9 base, which isn't horrible, but unless you get lucky, it's not really going anywhere. Not going anywhere fast, I should say. Get it? Because I'm sorry. 45 luck, 15 defense, and 50 resistance. So she's a little bit beefier than Soren, a little bit stronger than Soren. No, she's not. She's not even stronger than Soren. She's just beefier than Soren in like very, very slight ways. She has more strength, which means you lose less speed, but it's not really worth thinking about, and God forbid if you decide to use knives on your promoted mages, I will smack you down, so don't ever do that. Soren's probably better, and I'm going to be using him anyways because people wanted to see him. He's more interesting. He's definitely more interesting, so I can definitely see where you guys are coming from. I don't really think there's anything... Oh yes, of course, her skill. And her skill is Shade, which means that sometimes enemies will attack other units first. It's really complicated how it works. I'm not entirely sure myself, but basically what this means is that overall, unless they can kill you immediately, there's a reasonable chance that they will ignore you and pass you up for another target. It's not 100% guaranteed, so it's basically not... You should never count on it. I would never count on it. If you're insane, you can feel free to count on it, but I generally like winning. I'm also going to take the Thunder spell so I can start working on Soren's Thunder magic, I think. Thunder's pretty good in this game. You can see there, it's the most powerful. Has 5 built-in crit, which comes in handy sometimes. I'm not going to be doing the glitch, but even if I weren't, it's still nice to be able to have that crit chance. And I do think that that's all I really needed to do this turn, so we're going to wait. Oh, do I pick experience for Titania, or do I pick the red gem? That's really all I'm debating at this point. This map is over. This map's been over. Was that the hand axe she killed you with? Dude, sad. Lots of enemies tend to spawn on the outsides of this map, I've noticed. But when do you ever get to fight them? I mean, you'd have to be really, really crazy to actually be fighting half of these guys. I don't even know how you would go about making that happen, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I was using the hand axe. Oh, I can't get the boss or the red gem. I have failed. I have failed greatly. Maybe I can. If I crit with Thunder, I could. Let's see, Soren might. No, he won't, but Oscar would. Oscar would get a level from this. Unless Soren decides to be greedy. Nope. Good, good, good. I really didn't want him to crit or adept there because now Oscar gets another kill and another level up for the road. Please make it better than your last. Please make it better than your last. Strength, skill, speed. Hey, ask and you shall receive. I really don't need to do anything at all. We definitely don't want to be using Titania's Forge, though. I didn't actually have to use it this map, but it's gonna be useful, I'm sure. Doesn't hurt to get it early. Like I say, you can only forge one thing per map, so you might as well. If you've got the money, of course. I'm not in danger of dying, so that's gonna be that. I'm kinda salty that I missed the red gem. I think if Oscar would have killed that one guy... Oh, what are you doing? If I had known the boss was gonna move first, I could have definitely killed this guy. Unfortunate. What, they still resist? Impossible! Fight, dogs! Focus! Focus and press forward! I didn't see that coming. Maybe I crit. Give me some justice. I didn't realize he was gonna be this stupid. Oh, man. I could have given her the hammer and he would be done for. Upsetting. Yeah, way to go, Boyd. Okay, well, maybe I got a little bit ahead of myself. 6 damage is not exactly what I would call pulling in the big numbers. Ah, Oscar. Oscar's gonna completely miss. I was gonna say he's gonna be pretty good. But I guess the RNG has different plans. I do not understand why the AI doesn't move its horse units first. It just really doesn't make any sense. Yeah, more reinforcements, but I'm pretty sure the map is over. Yeah. There are still more of them. Everyone fall back to the castle. Regroup. Regroup within the castle. Well, this looks pretty bad. This looks really, really bad. So why not end it here? Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this, feel free to leave a like or a comment or whatever you wanted to do, guys. Leave a dislike if you didn't like it. Hey, I don't really care. Anyways, guys, till next time, have a good one out there. Peace.